So the question number 3 says use the factor theorem to determine whether g of x is a factor of p of x in the following or not. So let us suppose we are talking about the very first part. So g of x is a factor of p of x if x is equal to -1 will satisfy the polynomial p of x. So let us suppose we are talking about the zeros of g of x for the very first part. So let us suppose I am talking about the very first part. So let's just take g of x which is equal to x plus 1. Let's just find out the zero of this particular polynomial by substituting g of x is equal to 0. So let us suppose I am substituting it as is equal to 0. So obviously the value of x is nothing but is equal to -1. So if x is equal to -1 will satisfy the polynomial p of x, then definitely it is a factor of p of x, else it is not a factor of p of x. So let's just substitute this value in p of x. So p of -1 is nothing but 2 -1 whole cube plus of -1 whole square minus of 2 minus of 1 minus of 1. Now let's just solve it. So this will be nothing but minus of 2 plus of 1 minus minus is plus of 2 minus of 1. So -2 will get cancelled with +2, +1 get cancelled with -1. So the answer is nothing but is equal to 0. So if p of -1 is nothing but 0, it implies that gx is a factor of the polynomial p of x for the very first part. Now let's just talk about the second part. So in the second part we have the polynomial gx as x minus of 3. So let us suppose I'm finding out the zero of this particular polynomial in here. So let us suppose I'm substituting it as is equal to 0. So if it is equal to 0, it implies that x is nothing but is equal to 3. So let's just substitute x is equal to 3. Let's just substitute x is equal to 3 in the polynomial. So p of 3 would be like 2 of 3 whole cube plus of so I guess the polynomial is different over here, as the polynomial px is x cube. So let us suppose we are not taking 2 in here, we are only taking x is equal to 3. So we are not taking 2 in here, so this will be 3 whole cube plus of 4 of 3 whole square plus of 3 plus of 6. So let's just solve it. So it is 3 whole cube means it is 27 plus of 4 into of 9 plus of 3 plus of 6. So obviously all the terms are actually adding up here, so definitely it won't result into 0. So let us suppose I'll add the terms. It is 27 plus of 36 plus of this is 3 plus of this and 9. So obviously all these terms are not is equal to 0. So if it is not is equal to 0, it definitely implies that from this particular condition, it definitely implies that gx is not a factor of the polynomial p of x, which is given in the second part, that is x cube plus 4x square plus of x plus of 6. I hope the solution set of this particular question is all clear to you.